You think you know me.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
It's your favorite guys, the NWE, Real Talk Wrestling, 215.webs.com. Yeah, of course, I started off the same every week because I give our logo out. You know how it is. A lot of shit happening this week. It's what I saw on Raw Monday night. Like I told Cameraman, I told, Mikey, I told everybody, my brothers. I never saw it before. You never had Vince McMahon have a vote of confidence, and I'm gonna let Buddha, you kick it off, tell the fans, man. That shit was crazy. For real.
Yeah, basically that's the main thing going on right now in wrestling is what happened. But
yes, I smoked USA.
It's been all over the internet why Sheamus, Randy Orton, John Cena,
Randy Orton changed on his
John Cena,
Kelly Kell,
CM Punk, Kelly Kell, and what's her name? Kelly Kell's partner.
Eve Torres.
Yeah, Eve. And Mason Ryan, and now the Big Show.
No, Mason Ryan was out there.
No,
yes, he was. Mason Ryan, Alex Riley, Sheamus, they were out there with Eric Boom. It was Mason Ryan.
Sheamus wasn't there.
Sheamus was out there, Mike. I'm telling you, he came out. When they started playing the SmackDown music, Sheamus came out.
I don't remember.
Maybe I'm wrong. You viewers want to take a look at it, but we'll look at it later.
I can look at it right now.
Yeah, but
it's advertised for Randy Orton, Sheamus, the Big Show, John Cena, and CM Punk for tomorrow night's Raw.
But on the same thing.
But before that, it was on the internet. But I don't believe all the stuff on the internet.
This is the 4th week in a row.
Anyway, but it was advertised that before, I guess, before they go in, or 2 hours before the show, all the wrestlers who did leave, they were gonna picket out front of the arena to see whether Triple H is gonna leave or if he's gonna stay.
He's gone.
And he said he's not going anywhere.
Well,
he said on his Twitter, he's like, shit. He's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. He's like, I could show up with nobody. He's like, or I could let nobody in.
Yeah, well,
it's a great story.
I kind of make a thing, okay? If somebody goes, if it was, it's getting great. If you go on strike like the wrestlers did, now John Cena, and if I can't believe this, if CM Punk takes Triple H's side in this, I mean, I know it's all storyline, but if John Cena crosses that picket line and the Big Show and whoever else we're talking about, like the King said, Jerry Lawler said on SmackDown Friday night, they're scabs. If they do that, they're going against everybody they work with.
Did they have an interview with the King?
No, the King was just saying, I want to see who's going to cross that picket line.
When?
On SmackDown Friday night, he was commentating, and he was like, he was like, I want to see. He's like, if John Cena and CM Punk cross that picket line, they're scabs. He said they're scabs. He's like, they're supposed to stick with us.
I thought it was Michael Cole.
No, it was Michael Cole, Booker T, and the King. The King was there. He said it. He said, I want to see who's going to walk. He said, I want to see who's going to be there Monday night. But the thing was, you never saw anybody, and when people cut promos...
I was too busy watching the Phillies Monday.
Yeah. The Phillies out of it, but go Detroit Tigers. And Eagles, I'm still not giving up hope. Michael Vick, best quarterback in football, gonna take us. But back to the wrestling thing. A lot going on. And what you got right now with the Miz and R-Truth is you got two guys that got the WWE scared shitless. That's what you got, basically, right, Mike? You got, and you can kind of compare it to Hall and Nash and WCW. Coming out with the bats, the whole company was scared, but that was more anarchy because it was the NWO. But you got Truth and the Miz doing the same thing, and I love it because I love the Miz and I'm starting to love R-Truth. What's up?
But with Hall and Nash at first, the very first couple times it happened, you didn't know if they were coming from WWE and invading WCW because there was rumor going around that they were going to leave. But, it didn't really come out until, after that stuff happened, where Hall came out, Nash came out. That's why, it's sort of like that.
Similarity with the Miz and
everybody who knows wrestling and know it's all planned.
But R-Truth and The Miz, I think people like how David Otunga's leading that charge, and I think how you said to me the other night they had Christian speak, remember, instead of Otunda. You said, remember you told me you thought Otunda was going to speak. I don't think Otunda's
Well,
got
basically, they broke it
listen,
down. They
I
got
don't think
Christian
Otunda,
and his people,
Otunda don't have the mic skills yet to do
Barrett
that.
and his people.
Barrett, notice they gave Barrett the mic first because Barrett can kick promos. Wade Barrett's a great promo guy, and he can wrestle.
And
Wade Barrett's a great. Wade Barrett's an A+ superstar.
They gave it the Beth Phoenix because out of all the divas out there, she probably had the best mic skills.
Yeah.
And then
R-Truth and Miz got the WWE
was,
scared shitless.
I forget it.
Happy-go-lucky little Jimmys and all.
But with the whatever the referee's name is, he's been there for a while.
And Del Rio, two-time WWE champion. What's your thoughts on? I mean, like Del Rio, I don't really like him, but
I mean,
he was funny when he was calling Rey Mysterio the little Chihuahua like a year ago. That was funny.
This is what I heard.
Chihuahua.
This is what I heard. They gave Del Rio the belt because they're going on a Mexico tour,
and they want him to be champion.
They want him to be the champion over in Mexico, and through that whole whatchamacallit on tour through the Mexican.
But what I would do in this WWE thing, the perfect thing to do, I would think. You just told me that, you know, Hogan and Bischoff to sign more time with TNA. But listen, I think the best thing to do would be, you know, Mick Foley's coming back. He'll end up being the GM of Raw, and Teddy Long will most likely stay the GM of SmackDown. I think they should bring Eric Bischoff back. He's not happy in TNA. He's just a figurehead, you know? And bring him back to run it. I mean, Vince is in charge, but let him be the executive producer like he was in WCW. Eric Bischoff is a genius. Say what you want about him, but the guy creates controversy and he creates cash. Eric Bischoff is that boy. You know what I mean?
But if you think about it,
what's he doing in the TNA ring? I don't understand.
But if that is true that they re-signed, Hogan just got so mad that he, storyline accidentally said, "All right, Sting, you have a fight, and if you win, you and Dixie Carter get your company back."
Yeah.
So,
but let me point out something real quick. Bound for Glory, BFG, Bound for Glory is in Philadelphia. Sting's gonna fight Hulk Hogan. NWE will be there. You know, Philadelphia. Don't be Sting fans, but you know Philadelphia is gonna cheer Hulk Hogan. They are going to go nuts when Hulk Hogan
and goes to India, they're going to cheer.
No, but I mean, like, it's Philadelphia. Philadelphia loves Hogan. He's going to. Sting's going to. Don't be surprised if Sting gets booed like Cena got booed at Money in the Bank.
Sting won't get booed because.
And Kurt Angle against Robert Roode, same thing. You heard it on Impact the other night when Roode was wrestling and Kurt Angle was at the ramp. USA. Robert Roode's from Canada. Kurt Angle's the Olympic gold medalist. Philadelphia. I'm a Philadelphian, even though I got the Yankee shirt on. They're out of the playoffs still. They're going to cheer Kurt Angle. Bobby Roode, you know, they're kind of making it like when Shawn fought Brett in the Iron Man match. You notice how Robert Roode's training? Yeah. It was kind of like when Shawn was training for that Iron Man match back in WrestleMania 12. Oh yeah, I think he deserves it. He definitely.
One, because Angle's, he's doing the Olympics. I don't know when it's coming up, but he's focused on that, and it's. Yeah, you had a lot of stars to pick from. I thought they were going to go with Crimson, but
Crimson. I didn't even know he's from Brooklyn, New York. That's
he's just like
New Yorker.
He's like a Dave Bautista. Like he couldn't. And they don't have two shows, so they can't like put like a Cena on one show, and when Batista was here, put Batista on another show. Yeah. So, I mean, AJ, he already held the belt. Who else was in there?
AJ needs to go to WWE. Samoa Joe
he already had the belt.
Another one needs to go to WWE.
It was probably down between James Storm and Robert Roode, and they picked Robert Roode.
And another thing I'm going to touch on, I got this AWE. It's a little, I'm going to show you in a little while when we go back to watch on demand. It's a little independent promotion. October 15th, they're having a pay-per-view, and it has Kevin Nash and a mystery partner against the Rock and Roll Express. It has Amy Dumas, as you people know, as Lita. She's going to be there. It has a lot of people that's going to be there, and it looks good. And I'm wondering, the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson are saying, we know who your partner is, Kevin Nash. It's a Click member and all that. So that remains to be seen. I don't know if it's a Click member or not. Personally, I think it has to do with Ring of Honor. I won't be surprised if Kevin Nash brings down CM Punk for his partner, because that is an indie It's an indie company. I'll show you it later. But anybody who watches wrestling knows what I mean.
If CM Punk is allowed to participate in that indie company, which
And another thing I want to talk about real quick, the next WWE pay-per-view. Well, next week is Bound for Glory, but then we're WWE. We love the WWE. I love the WWE. We all love the WWE. Vengeance, next pay-per-view in San Antonio, Texas. Now, it's scheduled, I heard that the Miz or Cena and CM Punk are fighting the Miz and R-Truth in a street fight, which leaves Alberto Del Rio to face a former champion from San Antonio. There's only one former champion that I know from San Antonio, and that's the best wrestler ever. The best wrestler ever, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
No, I can't see him.
Or they didn't say from San Antonio, but it's going to be it's going to be somebody else. Either HBK, Triple H, or The Undertaker. They're going to fight Del Rio, I think.
Be the Undertaker.
Or Batista, or maybe Jericho, or Edge. He keeps saying how he put Edge out. It's going to be somebody.
Just
but
haven't heard of any of them coming back anytime soon. Yeah, The Undertaker's supposed to be back, but just don't know when.
Yeah, but wrestling's getting hot. 2 weeks is Vengeance. NWE, we need the worldwide exposure. Tell everybody. All our friends in Detroit, you know, Frankie, everybody. Shout outs to you all. You know, you NWE fans, you're not just fans, you're part of the NWE. And all you haters, get the big one, because we really don't care, because we are the internet champions. Not Zack Ryder. We are. Zack Ryder, woo woo, gay gay. Okay? You looking at the internet champions. Buddha, Joey G, and Cameraman, and Danny Mike.
Woo,
to next week.
Gay,
yeah, woo woo, gay gay. That should be your new saying. And please come at me, Zack Ryder. I'm dying for it. I'm dying for you to fire back at me. And Cena, 0, Joey G, 4. See us next week.